Hey you guys, so I decided to do a quick bonus read for this weekend. So the bottom will be talking about the overall energy. Then we'll look at love advice, career, general advice, and the overall outcome. So let's go ahead and get started. Give me a couple more moments. All right. Okay. So the overall energies or the energy here seems to be heartache or separation, or some sort of disappointment. Maybe you have recently separated from a job or a relationship, or if you're not broken up, maybe and you're in a relationship, maybe your partner hurts your feelings or there's some sense of betrayal. But yeah, the overall theme does look like it's about some sort of pain or separation. Now, in love matters, I feel like there's miscommunication. And I feel like maybe someone's being accused of doing something, or someone is saying like a lot of things or taking a lot of jabs towards you, or you are taking a lot of jabs towards each other, really. I feel like there is a need to communicate. That's really what the problem is that there's miscommunication. People are assuming things and the assumptions are being misinterpreted. So the only way to resolve your love situations, is to actually have a conversation, a real conversation. A lot of feelings and thoughts need to be expressed or released. For some of you, you might be just sexually frustrated, especially if you are in a relationship. I feel like maybe there's some sort of sexual frustration. Pride or ego could be the culprit of a situation. People don't want to speak up. I feel like for the most part, though, there's a need to just talk. There's too many assumptions or indirect communication that just ends up leading to more confusion. Now, in regards to career or general advice, something is saying that you need to have an open mind about your career or your work situation. I also feel that some of you may have to relocate for career purposes. There might be a better job waiting for you if you're willing to pack up and travel. Like, this might be you packing up your things. You have to go far away. Maybe you found something, but it's at a distance. So travel might be required for you to have a successful career. Now, also with career, it looks like you might feel overwhelmed or you're doing too much. You might be very, very busy. You might take on more than you can handle. So try to pace yourselves. Know when to say no. Because, maybe you're that type of person where everyone trusts you. They feel like you're the only one that knows what you're doing. So all the work gets placed on you. If you work for yourself, you're an entrepreneur, I still feel like either way, don't take on more than you can handle. There's something that's going on where it looks like you're doing too much. In general, it's possible that someone could be trying to give you your space, or someone is at a distance just watching. Someone is still feeling obligated towards you. If someone is attracted to you or feels some type of way about you, I feel that they're carrying this burden with them, and something's got to give. Like, at some point, there needs to be a release, or someone needs to let it be known, what they're actually feeling. I also feel that career-wise, you guys are being encouraged to pursue your passions. There's something that you're passionate about, something that you always wanted to do, and I feel like you just have never felt a sense of satisfaction until you get something out of your system. So I feel like there's something that you need to get out of your system career-wise. It might literally be about doing readings or being some sort of psychic or someone who can see into the future. Some of you might feel burdened by the fact that you have this gift or ability. Some of you also might have multiple talents and you don't know which path to take. You're like, well, I want to do all these things. I feel like you're being led to do something. Something is saying just follow your intuition here. I feel like maybe clues or synchronicities have been left out for you, and it's just up to you to follow it. Also looks like someone is waiting to hear from you. So I don't know if someone's already communicated or reached out to you, but you know, they're just waiting to see how you are going to respond. Maybe you are trying to turn your back or move on or ignore, you know, someone who is trying to get your attention. For whatever reason, you're trying to ignore them. Now, the overall outcome is that some sort of work will be completed. Something will be completed. Something will be accomplished. Something will be established. If there's any type of unfinished business that keeps resurfacing, or if you feel like you keep getting haunted by your past, I feel that you just need to face it, to deal with it. If you and someone have been guarded with each other, I feel like you guys are going to talk about the elephant in the room. It's like, you know what, this is too much. We can't go on pretending that this didn't happen or that we don't feel this way. Or, you know, so whatever is happening in your love life, I feel like it needs to be addressed. There's a big elephant in the room. And spirit also might be trying to get your attention different type of ways. Like spirit is like screaming at you at some point. Maybe you are, it's funny because I was using my cards the other day and the thoughts that were in my head, someone literally said it on TV before I started laying the cards out, and everything the cards were saying was also what the people were saying on a TV show. So I feel like spirit is talking to you that way. It doesn't matter. It's like, if this doesn't get your attention, this has got to get your attention. So something is inevitable. And I feel like you know that. And so it's going to be addressed, whatever this is. It should be before the weekend is out, but it is a strong possibility that it might extend out into like the 4th of July. But if there is any type of celebration this weekend, like someone's birthday or some sort of event that you're going to, even if you're just going to a restaurant, I feel like that is more so like a time marker for when something's going to happen. Like the minute you come back from the event, or something takes place at the event, or the minute you get back home, something's waiting for you, like a phone call. Like the minute you get back, maybe you've been running errands all weekend, or you know, the minute you get back in the house and sit back and relax, you're going to get that phone call or that text message. And it's like, oh, damn, I got to respond, or I need to answer. Like, you know, so I feel like you are having to finally clear the air or resolve any type of issues that you've been putting off, whether it is career related or relationship related. Now, I also feel like something's getting returned. So I don't know if you're also having to return some sort of items. If someone has been doing spell work or, evil eye on you, I feel like it's going to be returned. And I feel like you don't even really have to do it. I feel like your spirit guides are protecting you or watching over you, and they are, returning that energy back to the sender. Be careful that you aren't the one trying to, hex somebody or cross somebody, because for whatever reason, maybe it's not meant for you to do that. I see it coming back. So try your best. Maybe you're doing something in haste, or maybe you're prejudging, or you don't have a clear picture. You're misinterpreting. There are accusations, miscommunication. You might be trying to put something on the wrong person, or maybe you just don't have a clear story. Something will be returned to you. So be careful for those of you that practice some sort of spell work. But like I said, if it's happening to you, they got the wrong person, or I feel like it's undeserving, so it's going to be sent back. So yeah, let me go ahead and clarify a couple of things here. Let me look at the love situation. So the love situation, like I said, there needs to be communication. We got Lovers, we got Six of Wands. Somebody is trying to get your attention, or you've been trying to get someone's attention. And finally, there's going to be an opportunity to have a conversation. And whatever this conversation is, I feel like it motivates you or boosts your ego. Or maybe someone finally has the courage to approach you if they've been shy, or trying to get your attention the wrong way. Now, I also feel that this Five of Swords actually could be people competing for your attention. So you might have more than one love interest, especially with the Lovers coming out. So just kind of take note of that as well. Could be any sign, but I do have air, fire, and water coming out. We also have earth, so it could be any sign. This is also something that could give you a confidence boost, because there are several people wanting to get your attention. You kind of feel flattered. It's not arrogance, it's more so like humbling, like, well, I had no idea, I'm flattered, or I appreciate that. So I feel like you're more so appreciative of any type of flirtation or connections that you're having. Someone is going to try and reach you through dreams if they don't reach you in person. Someone's going to keep trying. They're like, they didn't answer my call. I gotta come through the dreams now. I need a response. So I feel like someone is waiting or desiring some sort of response. All right, let me look at the Ten of Wands and the Three of Wands. I really feel like career-wise, especially those of you that were already contemplating this, I feel like there is a career for you far away. You might have to pack up your things in order for some sort of successful career. And this career, this job's going to have you busy too. You're going to get a lot of work. Some of you, it's about going overseas. Somebody's trying to steal somebody's clients. So I don't know if you work in real estate or any type of business where you have clients. I feel like your competition is trying to take your clients. They're like doing something underhandedly. I also see that someone has other intentions. I feel like you need to protect your ideas as well. If you are someone that is creative or works in a creative industry, make sure that your ideas are protected. I also feel like someone is stealing somebody's information and claiming it as their own. Somebody is taking the credit or stealing credit. Someone is like, yeah, I did that. I predicted this, or I sold this house for this person, and it's like it's not true. So I feel like someone is stealing credit for someone else. Someone also is stealing someone's recipe secrets or claiming that they invented something when they didn't. If you're researching any type of history, you might come to find out that someone did not invent something, but another person did. I just feel like be careful about your information and protect your ideas, because I feel like even if you're a creator of jewelry or shirts, I feel like someone is saying that they invented it or they created it, but you did it. This can go the other way around, though. It can be about you doing this. Like I said, something's going to get returned or get like thrown back on you. So be careful if you're the one in the wrong. Make sure that whatever decisions you are making are fair decisions. I also see that someone around you might be very jealous. All right, let me look at this outcome here. So I feel like your desires are going to manifest. Something you've been waiting for, you're going to get a response. I feel like you've already been patiently waiting for something, and there's finally going to be some sort of response or some sort of breakthrough. But the Empress does indicate that your desires are going to manifest. If this is love related, I feel like someone needed to overcome their insecurities to approach you. And I feel like someone's been strategizing and trying to figure out how they were going to approach you. Something else I was picking up here. Also, if this is about you putting in an application for something, especially like when it comes to real estate, trying to get a new home, apartment, or retail space, something that you filled out an application for, I feel like you're going to get it. You get that response. Now, honestly, it does look like something is a second opportunity, or like if you apply to two things, one of them you don't get, but the other one you do. Romantically, I feel like someone is talking about how they feel like things haven't been the same without you, or you might be telling that to somebody. So either way, I feel like judgment is about clearing the air and finding this, especially if you've been waiting for something to happen or waiting to hear from someone, you're going to finally hear something. So I think overall pain is the catalyst for change. Like you have to experience, or because, and I hate to say have to, but I mean, it's true. Like sometimes that's how life works. We can't like avoid painful situations. So I feel like because of some sort of painful situation, it helps change to come along. Maybe you had to quit your job. You had to be pushed to your limit. You're like, I couldn't take that job anymore. You had to be pressured into leaving. You had to let someone go in order to find yourself again, or you had to let someone go to find new love. So I feel like pain is like the catalyst for change overall. So those are the messages, your bonus messages. Hope they resonate. Feel free to leave your comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Many blessings to you.